Quickly moves it back over for DeAngelis, who drops it back off and behind his net for Henry Muse again. Jacob Kluche stays in the lineup here after a bit of an awkward collision with the boards last night. Caleb Mangoni drops it back to him. Kluche over. Harmer the one-time shot, heavily off the boards. Popped back out into the circle, but nobody could get there. Now the puck picked up by Xander Valeris back in Spirit real estate. No score with 17:40 to go in the first period. Jacob Kluche fired it back in. Finn Marshall out to stop it there for the Wolves and rim it up the far wall. Little miscommunication by the Wolves. The fourth line on now for Saginaw. Out to start those 7 shorthanded goals between the two of them. Henry Muse controls. He quarterbacks this Sudbury power play. Gets it back from Musty. Now down into the corner. Looking towards the net. Almost a backdoor tap in there for Musty. It escapes him. It'll hop over the stick of Michael Misa as well. Muse back down for Kieron Walton. Ferrand will tap it. Muse back over. Musty near side. Walton a shot. That ramped up PJ Forgioni's stick. Kicks all the way off the glass. And it'll be picked up by the goaltender Finn Marshall back in Sudbury territory. 30 seconds gone and the too many men on the ice penalty to Saginaw. Henry Muse drops it back for Musty. Short slip. Walton finds Ferrand. Speed down the right side. One more drop pass. Back to the top of the zone. It's controlled by Muse and spun back over. Villeneuve near side. Walton. One more pass. It's too far behind the skates of Ferrand. Villeneuve again. Henry Muse. Over to Quentin Musty at the left point. Takes a shot, and that one snatched out of the air. Face-off, won by the Wolves. They keep the top power play unit on. Villeneuve has it in the left circle. They've gotten some good opportunities here. They'll swing this back over to Musty. Goal line Ferrand. Centering pass cut off by the skate of Zane Perek. Back in front. Here's a chance. Villeneuve over to Walton, and that shot out the outside of the cage. Walton has it again. Slip back in front. Musty. Villeneuve shot off the outside of the goal again. 45 on the power play. Muse getting it back now. A little fumble at the line, but he kept it in. Musty, left side. Takes a look towards the net off the skate of Ferrand. Zane Perek after him. Wolves lay it up the boards. Musty, cross ice. Walton looking down towards the net. One more drop. It's Villeneuve. Spinning around. Musty over in front. Alone is Ferrand, and a great save by Andrew Oak. They can't get the rebound now. Muse finds Musty near side. Walton down to the goal line. Up top. Muse the one-time drive on that one. Blocked by Sebastian Gervais. 3 or 4 high danger opportunities on that first power play. Villeneuve backhanded around again. It's Dima Zhilkin. Up the far side. Zhilkin back out to neutralize a backhand dish there. Picked up by Nick Sema. Over the line. Takes an awkward angle shot. And that one will send the curvature all the way around. And it ends up back in Andrew Oak's neck of the woods. Braden Jones uses the boards to find Sema. 3 Wolves on him. Picked up by the trailer Gervais. A drop pass, Zhilkin back over, off of Sema, then picked up by Valeris in the corner. Back underneath, it's Gervais again. Up the far side boards, finds Xander Valeris. Long shot from the point. Braden Jones nicely cut off on the way through by DeAngelis. And a loose puck in front. Chance by Jones goes wide. He's after it in the corner again. McCoy makes sure he doesn't hang on to the puck. Ziliato gets this up towards center ice for the Wolves. And Carson Harmer will turn away from the forechecking Quentin Musty. Can't get a pass back from Caleb Mangoni. Musty's on it again. Halfway through this first period, Misa the lone tally in this game for Saginaw. Sharp angle try off the stick of Xander Valeris. Kieron Walton now. Jacob Kluche, shouldered by McCoy. Walton on the loose puck at center. Angled back in by Villeneuve. Zane Perek, the first man to it here for the Spirit. Pass across ice in his own end. Valeris juggled down by Nick Sema. He's the first man into the zone for Saginaw. Carson Harmer to catch up to things in behind the Sudbury goal with Luca Blonda. Taken by Zhilkin, ripping off the wall, sends a pass on through. Here's Zane Perek in the circle, delays, walking, he scores! The shoulders from Michael Misa. This goal has 2 parts. Great work by Dima Zhilkin to pull that puck off the wall and attack the middle of the ice. Zane Perek angled up by Johnston. Wolves take over. Blonda's bank pass too far for Ferrand. Walton trying to turn this past Zane Perek. It's gloved down by Villeneuve, and a backhanded shot goes off some bodies. Picked up here by Carson Harmer out of the chaos. Pushed ahead. Results in a 2-on-1. Mangoni back with Kluche. Finds it right wing. Kluche, and a great blocker save by Finn Marshall. Back and behind the goal it comes. Kluche through the stick checks there. Settled down to the ice by Noah Robertson. A try in front. Through 52 games played, but Kluche right behind him. And Harmer needs a new stick after that one broke. Kluche's able to keep this thing in. Poked away by DeAngelis. Harmer, the man back in the neutral zone. Trying to be attacked there by Walton. Harmer puts it back up now for Kluche. Can't go between the wickets of DeAngelis. Henry Muse will pick it up. Up ice. Pass does not connect. in Kingston now. Ferrand will exit the zone here for the Wolves. Andrew Oak makes a quick decision. Trying to get things out. Sudbury keeps it. Villeneuve has a chance in front. Backdoor tap in, too easy. Villeneuve on the back goal post finds Kieron Walton, and the Wolves are on the board. It's 2-1. Well, inside the final 5 minutes of this first period, Winnipeg Jets sixth rounder has his 31st of the year, and it goes back again. A puck that doesn't get out of the zone for the Spirit. Everybody's trying to head north. A couple of Wolves are hanging out behind the play. You see Walton there at the top edge of your screen, just does a loop and comes right back into it. Backdoor tap in, no chance for Andrew Oak. His 31st of the season. Good way to spend an afternoon as Zane Perek put into the wall by Ferrand. Nobody seems to know where the puck is. It'll be picked up and moved to the point. McCoy trying to take advantage of the confusion. Valeris on the D-zone face-off. Guides it over to Graydon Jones. Chernyshov up the wall into the skates of Walton, the goal scorer here for the Wolves. He's back in. Kieron Walton the shot. Knocked down by Andrew Oak and the rebound taken care of by Chernyshov. Played into a space here for Christian Epperson. Drop pass at the line. Taken by Michael Misa down to the goal line, and a pad save by the goaltender Finn Marshall. Pulled off the wall again. Chernyshov trying to put that in front. It was blocked. Villeneuve gets it out. 2-on-1 develops here. Walton back with Ferrand. He's alone in front. There's a chance. Ferrand, and a save by Andrew Oak with the right pad. And Chernyshov right there. Little trouble with the outlet pass. Misa has to go back to Jones. Then up the near side. They just get it out past Epperson and Blonda. And that opportunity on that 2-on-1. Great save by Andrew Oak. No carryover penalties or power plays. And we're underway here in the second as Forgione finds his partner Josh Glavin. Knocked down by Dimas Jilkin. At the top of the circle, he's in. It rolls off his stick, and a shot absorbed by the Sudbury Wolves. Last true start came on January the 16th. But it's his net here tonight. As this is angled out off the boards, Villeneuve trying to get through Josh Glavin in an inadvertent collision. Walton and Dimas Jilkin at open ice. Wolves have it in their own end as Villeneuve takes a tumble down in open ice. Walton floats this in. Couple of bounces, patted down by Andrew Oak. Josh Glavin intercepted by Villeneuve, looking back in front. Walton rolls right off his stick. That's been the most dangerous line here for Sudbury in this game. As Dimas Jilkin throws a cross-corner dump in. 45 gone in the period. They'll turn to the bench. Kieron Walton again. From skate to stick, Alex Ferrand. Back to Walton. Shifting his way in. Keeping the gap. Walton draws out into the circle. Put back off the skate of Ferrand. Loose on top of the paint. That one chopped out of the way by Zane Perek. And taken by Misa. He's up ice with speed. Misa to the line. Are they onside? And yes, but the pass was behind Zane Perek. So the Wolves go back the other way. Coughlin, 2-on-1 down the right wing. Coughlin the shot blocked on its way. Just over 21% of the power play in their last 5 games, and the Spirit win the important first faceoff. A long shot from PJ Forgione ends up as a stick save by Finn Marshall. Henry Muse drops it back for Musty, then it's over. Walton, one more slip across. Ferrand down the wing, looking to go back in front. Deflected by Forgione. Ferrand has it back. Villeneuve down into the left circle, switching back. Ferrand over. One-time chance, they score. It's a power play goal for Kieron Walton. And the Sudbury Wolves tie the game at 2. Well, they've got 2 unanswered. Walton has 2 unanswered. 31st and 32nd goals of the season. This time they do convert on the power play, and it only took 28 seconds. And you could see that they had the routes figured out. They had the passes correctly identified. Just couldn't pull them off on the first power play. They make a couple of adjustments, dial in the passes a little bit. Ferrand sells shot, 2 unanswered. Got a chance at the natural trick here. Wolves will split the difference, though, between Walton and Muse. So he's back to pick things up in Sudbury real estate. Up to Musty. Spirit stack 3 across the line. Musty goes for a skate. Second chance down the near side. Chased after by Villeneuve. Saginaw's James Go gets there. Looking for help from Epperson, who's able to just tap that one wide past Ferrand and get that off the glass. Nice little touch there by Epperson. Almost got cleaned out by Ferrand, but instead he makes a very important clear. Quentin Musty. As the Spirit get fresh penalty killers on, Musty cross-ice. That one a little too hot for Ferrand to handle. Got a stick up high there from Forgione. Play continues. Villeneuve, cross-ice. Walton, Muse, point shot, save Oak, and the rebound controlled and sent back to center by Michael Misa. Kieron Walton sets up shop in the right wing circle here on this Sudbury power play. They'll break things out from their own end. Halfway through the Zane Perek tripping call. Quentin Musty fakes the dish, carries it in himself, drops it off Villeneuve. Now it's back. Muse, who hit the bar recently. Ferran back down to Walton into the corner. Up for Muse. Near side, Villeneuve walking in, trying to go cross-ice. That was disrupted by Nick Sima. Musty put into the boards by Valeris, looking for puck support from Gervais. 3 Wolves, they win the puck battle. That one off the skate of Nick Sima. Andrew Oak may have had to get a touch on that. And it rims back in behind the Saginaw goal with 35 on the power play. Ferran gets it through for Villeneuve. Blind backhand pass reeled in by Musty. Over Walton, one-timer, and Andrew Oak is over to meet him. Spirit get it out off the stick of Muse. Nick Sima's in hot pursuit. The goaltender Marshall doesn't know Sima's there. He's going to steal it. Nick Sima trying to tuck it in. The goal. 2 unanswered Sudbury goals on Kluche's 20th. But Musty's going to steal, and here they come. Back again. A shot fought off by Andrew Oak. Heavy release from Quentin Musty. Back up for Michael Misa. 3-on-2. Epperson back to his captain. Near side, the pass too far in front of Chernyshov. Musty came over. Misa back in front looking for Chernyshov, and it leaks off his stick. PJ for Joni. Back for Glavin. They're going to give it to James Go in the building. Chernyshov back down the right side. Over into the skates of Epperson. Back in front. Chernyshov, and a great save. Zane Perek pulls things back. And, of course, after finding the power play goal, Misa's on the ice here on the PK. Zane Perek stumbling, able to make that play. And Henry Muse is on it here in his end. Muse for Walton. 2 goals tonight. Pass too far for Musty. Turned back. Epperson trying to get the shoulder on Kieron Walton. And the speedster Epperson gets there first. Shifts his way to the net. Epperson poked away nicely there by Musty. And you just never know when 86 is on the ice. Henry Muse. Away from the outstretched stick of Sebastian Gervais. It's dropped back on for Musty. Villeneuve down the left side. Angled it back around. Kieron Walton let it go. Forgione read it well. 3 against 2. The shorthanded Spirit are in. Gervais nicely poked out by Henry Muse. Didn't have to think too hard about that one. Villeneuve now a 2-on-1. Walton back in front, trying to go back over. Handcuffed by Forgione was Villeneuve, and he's going to test the stick to make sure it's in one piece. He thinks it's broken, and now Sima, a chance shorthanded. Save made by Marshall, and he keeps it moving. Musty back up and over to Jack Ziliato, angled back and behind the Spirit goal and around. Villeneuve shouldered by Gervais, Glavin there. Musty back up for Muse, and the Wolves are in control here. Quentin Musty just inside the line, slid across. Henry Muse shot through traffic, saved by Oak. Rebound is loose. Nobody can get after it on the blue paint. Still a kick back and behind the goal now, and Musty angles it back around there. It's Walton. Takes a look over his shoulder. Backhand pass received there by Muse. Now Musty back across, looking to go to Walton off the wall. Musty again, 25 on the power play. Musty throws it through, loose puck in front. That one batted out of the air by Oak, and he gets knocked into there by Ziliato, and the puck is cleared. Coughlin's line is on here for Scott Barney. Back in behind the Spirit net. Zane Perek tries to pull it there for James Go. Coughlin back down. Villeneuve spun in front off the goal stick of Oak, handled here by Jacob Kluche. Slowly into the zone. Pulls up inside the line and slings one for Mangoni in front. Couldn't be deflected home by Harmer. Kluche keeps it in circulation. Mangoni knocked off the puck by Coughlin. Kluche trying to get off here. Kieron Walton stepped up there. Zane Perek read that pass. He cuts it off. He'll skate it in himself. Got Sima with him. Angled there by the back-checking Luca Blonda, but kept there by Harmer. Mangoni tries to keep it ahead. Wolves get it out. Villeneuve has to dart around Walton. Drop pass. Roberts on through. Takes a shot and nearly hit his fallen teammate Villeneuve. Zane Perek puts Roberts into the boards, and now a penalty coming for the retaliation. Ducks out of the way of a check from Nick Sima. Forgione for Glavin. Stretch pass intercepted inside the line. Villeneuve back in front. Walton handcuffed. This comes back out to neutral ice. Taken here by Blonda. Sudbury's first rounder will backhand this one back in and exchange checks there with Dimas Yilkin. Shot off the draw from Walton, goes wide. Dimas Yilkin goes to the air, tries to buy some time. Sima is offside, he can't play this puck. And he lost his stick. It's taken back here by the Wolves. Odell has trouble with that pass back from Kieron Walton, who steps into it now, poked at by Xander Valeris. Everybody looking up. Harmer tries to take a piece out of Walton there. Swatted back around by Ferran. Andrew Oak, the backhanded clear around the boards. Lost by Kluche. Ferran charges down into the corner, and it's taken by Saginaw's Harmer. Takes a check, but he moves it cleanly to Jacob Kluchek. Then it's Mangoni. Down the right wing, looking towards the middle. Stops up, Mangoni finds the high slot. Kluchek shoots and scores! Caleb Mangoni made that happen. Stops up, he had his head up the entire way. From the second he was at about the top of the... Villeneuve wins the center ice faceoff. Fourth line out for Saginaw. We'll see a lot of them here. Liam Storch, Ethan Weir, Caden Johnston. Draws back in after missing some time with an illness. Zane Parek gets a pop back in the corner. Villeneuve is down in a heap after something from James Go. The late offsides will give Zane Parek a moment. Fumbled on that outlet pass. Villeneuve will chip it there past Liam Storch. Back in behind the Sudbury goal. Muse around for DeAngelis, up for Musty. Pats it back down here for Ferrand. That was Walton rather who gave him that puck. Ferrand will drop it off here for Villeneuve. Steps into a shot stick save by Oak. Smacked around by Zane Parek. Ethan Weir's got to make a quick decision. Two Wolves are on him. Ferrand, the bump for Zane Parek. Weir wanted to give it back to him. I don't think Zane Parek wanted that puck. Liam Storch will be content to backhand things out to center. On Monday in Sarnia. Back up at the point. It's intercepted out of the Saginaw end here by Dima Zilkin. Parek and Gervais join the rush. Nick Seaman down the left side. Cuts back, takes a shot. Saved by Finn. Boys even playing a different brand of hockey ever since. Face off the draw. This one patted off the glove of Zane Parek. Trying to get around his Villeneuve this season. They haven't gone through Barrie, Sudbury, or North Bay yet, and a good save. Saginaw's won 16 out of 20 here against Sudbury inside this building historically. So the luck may have been on their side a little bit in this one. Still 15.5 to go. Braden Jones pays a physical price back and behind the Spirit goal. He's on this puck now looking for a passing option. Goes to the air. Skips down power play. Try to overload that side of the ice for Joni. As Villeneuve will steal, looking in front for Ferrand. The point Musty, then Muse. Goal line, it's Walton. Give and go with Villeneuve. Back for Muse, then swept over. Musty, left circle. Up for Muse again, near side. Walton takes a shot. That was partially deflected by Forgione, but Andrew Oak made the save. Kieron Walton, Henry Muse, Quentin Musty. One more pass, near side, it's Walton again. Hesitates, back up. Villeneuve on and off as Tate Muse. Back down Walton, that one off the outside of Andrew Oak's left skate. Then high up into the air, it'll bounce. Gloved by Forgione, chopped off a body. That one put back and behind the goal. And up the wall it rolls. Villeneuve, back up. That one will escape Henry Muse, and the Spirit get a lucky break. That was a strange one. That puck bounced up 15 feet in the air before anybody could make sense of it. Forgione's in an awkward spot. Musty back in for Walton halfway through the Sudbury power play. Their fifth of the game. Cleared nicely by Xander Valeris. As this one off the end wall in behind the goaltender Finn Marshall. Muse to start the breakout. Drop pass coming. Ferrand then back over Musty. Walton again. They hit the line all five at the same time, the Wolves did. Back up for Muse. Over to Musty in his usual spot. Looking back over. Takes the shot instead. And Musty on a power play goal beats Andrew Oak to make it 7-3. Hit goal number 100 in his OHL career. That one up past the glove of, and he's a goal and 4 assists and counting here tonight. Ferrand angles it in. Villeneuve spins it back here for Walton. Back in front, Ferrand tries to turn it there. So for Chernyshov, do we see him back on the ice much in this third period? Probably not. But the next target is a 6th point, as here's Storch to spin it back in front. Villeneuve, just to get back around. Walton tries to fly the zone and try to catch up with that puck in front of the Spirit bench. He just chops it in behind Oak. He's out to roll things there for James Go. Liam Storch, through the stick from Walton. Up now for Weir. Lowers the shoulder and a backhand shot goes up and over the shoulder of Finn Marshall. This one pulled back in here by Walton. Tries to cut through everybody. Dropped off. Look out, Ferrand. Great save by Oak. And that one tied up by Jones. It would have been an easy tap in for Walton. Third chance goes up and into the glass. And Walton can't buy that third one, at least not right now. Henry Muse, the Saginaw Spirit are, with 242 goals coming into tonight, so make it 250 now. And they're also the team leading in penalty minutes as well, and this is 2 more on that. Picked up here by Muse. Musty back up through center. Now for Ferrand down the wing. Looking for a third power play marker. That one skipped up and around. Villeneuve And it's up to the top and Muse. They'll bump it around, and a great save by Andrew Oak. Robs Walton again off the glass and off of Muse. This one back out to center ice. Wolves will reset. 40 seconds gone on the penalty. PJ Forgione in the box on the slashing penalty. This one Muse, near side Ferran, walks it back and across. Musty this one, pinballs around Walton again. Stopped by Andrew Oak with the shoulder. This one off the boards and out. Halfway through the Forgione penalty. Taken here by Muse. James go up ice here for Caden Johnston. Weir can't get it in. Muse takes over and finds Ryan again. Spun around by Valeris. Taken away from Weir. Kieron Walton trying to hang that puck back in front, and Roberts will hold at the left point. Shot towards the goal, blocked by Gervais. Picked up here by Graydon Jones in the final 60 seconds. These two teams will try one more time. Coming up later in the year. That'll be February the 28th. Not just later this year, that's later this month. As Harmer back down the left side, throws a backhander in front, looking for Nick Sema. Jilkin jams it free. Harmer, one more try. Stick lift there by Coughlin. Coughlin gets back out. Cut off there by Dima Jilkin. Whistle should be away here for the final 30 seconds. Although whatever happens at the final horn is TBD. Carson Harmer put back in front. Cut off nicely there by Roberts. As Jilkin jams it up the wall. Coughlin comes over to Jilkin. Puck out the center. The referee will come over to separate Coughlin and Dima Jilkin.